up guys, Phoenix here, and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. So I know a bunch of you guys, I think it was 2-3 weeks ago, I uploaded about 3 time lapses. It's been a while and I haven't done the tutorials because of this whole quarantine. Hopefully you guys are staying safe during these times. But it's gonna be a little bit delayed on the tutorials just because it's a lot of people currently around right now, and I don't usually record with a lot of people around. I do a lot of weird and funny voices during my recordings, and I just get really anxious and uncomfortable when there's too many people around me while I'm trying to record. So that's something I need to get over if I ever want to do full-time YouTube, which isn't currently an option, but you know, I feel like full-time YouTubers can just do what they do in front of the camera. But anyways, that's beside the point. This is a new tutorial, so if you are new to the channel, which a lot of you guys are, or you guys have probably done My Hero stuff before, you need to have certain things that I say in lingo that you get used to. So we're going to start today with this coal and this grass block. The grass block is going to be used to extend or connect our blocks, and the coal is going to be used for the outline. So when I'm making blocks, if I say up and to the left or down and to the left, that usually means we're going to take our dirt block and put it to the left or top, hence why I said up and to the left. And then we would connect to there using the coal. So if I say go up and to the left 2 flats, we would put the dirt blocks right there, and then we would put 2 flats like that to the left, and then delete the dirt blocks after. If I say singles, it just means like this. You see they're connected at the diagonal, but they're just singular blocks. So hopefully you're able to get the gist of it, and you learn. A lot of you guys, I have complaints in the comment section. I could tell some of you guys are newbies, so I always do this at the beginning just so you guys can know what's happening. Anyways, what I'm going to do for this build is we're going to start from the left side for Mirio, and I want you to have about 150 to 175 blocks to the right of your first block, and maybe 175 going up for space. So I have this singular block on the ground right here, so there's 1. And we're going to go up and to the right, another single from it to start. 1. Perfect. From there, we're going to go up and to the right 2 vertical. So let's put our placement to the right or top side. 1, 2. And then from that 2 vertical, we're going to go to the top block in it and put 1 piece of coal to the right. Like so. We're then going to go up and to the right 2 singles. 1, 2. Up and to the right 2 flat. 2 times in a row, so placement block to the top or right side. 1, 2, that's 1, but I said 2 times, so we're gonna put a placement block again. 1, 2, that's 2. And I'll start getting less descriptive and faster as we go on with the tutorial, just so you know, because it is very, very repetitive and kind of boring sometimes. And I don't want people who've done pixel arts before to kind of just feel like I'm babying them. So try to catch on to the lingo, and you'll be able to speed up as well, or just kind of I don't know the term. You can turn down the speed settings on YouTube though. But anyways, from here we're gonna go up and to the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can see we're currently building to the right. So at the end of each strip, I'm just putting the dirt block there preemptively. But if I have to switch it up, I'll of course tell you. Or you can just listen to the way I'm talking. If I say up and to the right, down and to the right, down and to the left, up and to the left, you know. From here, we're going to go up and to the right 12 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then put the placement block at the end, so we can go up and to the right 8 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now, from the 8 flat, we're going to go to the final block and do 2 things. First, we're going to go underneath it and put 2 pieces of coal going straight down. 1, 2. From there, we're going to go down into the left, so placement block on the bottom or left side. 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. And now let me go back and delete this extra dirt block before we go back up to the top on the last block in the 8 flat and do the second thing we were supposed to do with it. So the second thing now is we're going to go up and to the right from it. So put our placement block to the top or right side, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right 3 flat again, 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 flat again. 1, 2. Up and to the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And from the 3 flat, we're going to do 2 things similar to what we did with the 8 flat over there. On this final block, we're going to go underneath it and put 3 extra blocks going straight down. 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go down into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down into the left 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can see I'm just constantly adding the placement block to the bottom. And then to finish up this little shape right here, we're going to go down into the left 4 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, whoops, 3, 4, that's 2. Perfect. From there, we're going to go back all the way up to the top where we have this 3 flat. And I want you to put a placement block to the right side so we can go up and to the right, 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're currently not at the center point yet, but you can see my right hand camera screen is kind of getting out of frame. So I'm going to adjust it shortly, but let's get to the center first before I adjust it. So after this 5 flat, let's put our placement block to the right side again. So we can go down into the right 2 flat, 1, 2. From that 2 flat, we're going to go to the last block right here, and we're going to put an extra block to the right. So now it's 3 in length. But from this extra block, what we're going to do is we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 11 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And if you count it in total, it should be 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Perfect. Let's get rid of these extra dirt blocks now. And we're going to go to the top of this 19 vertical and put a placement block up there. So that we can go up and to the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left 8 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now this is the collar we're working on. So we're going to kind of tilt it back in and then get to the chin and then do the right side. So from the top of this 8 vertical, what I'm going to do is we're going to put a placement block on top and go up and to the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Up and to the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 3 flat again. 1, 2, 3. And from this 3 flat, we're going to do a few things because this is going to be a long 22 vertical strip. What I want you to do is on this last block, we're going to go below it. And we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on top, we're going to put 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And now is the perfect time to kind of balance out the right hand camera screen. It's not going to be perfect because I obviously am doing this one-handed and being very lazy with it, but let's kind of back up a little bit and then try to adjust it so that way it is centered. So perfect. Gives us a little bit more room to play with, and of course I will fix this up for the next tutorial part, but for now we just need probably this much room. Anyways, from this 22 vertical we've created now, let's go to the bottom of it actually. And from the bottom of it, we're going to put a placement block underneath so that we can go down into the right 2 singles. 1, 2. Down into the right 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down into the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from the last block in that 4 flat, we're going to go underneath it and put 4 going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down into the right 13 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we're getting ready to go towards the ground. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to keep on going down into the right 3 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Down into the right 2 vertical 4 times in a row. And this should end one before the ground. So 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Remember, it's 4 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2, that's 4. And yep, we're 1 below the ground. Perfect. So let's go back and delete these extra dirt blocks now. And then we're going to go down into the right 13 flat from this bottom piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so now this is kind of the halfway point of his neck area. So we're going to bring it back up and do the opposite side, or the right side of his shoulder. And that'll be it for part 1. As you guys know, for every part I like to just do the base of the shoulders, and then in the next parts I like to finish the head and then do the details and stuff. It's the same way I always organize all my tutorials. I've also lowered my tutorials to about 15 to 20 minutes just for sanity's sake, so I don't go crazy, because I used to try and just go as long as possible, and then that kind of messed me up. So from here we're going to put a placement block on the end or top side, so we can go up and to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2, up and to the right, 1 single, up and to the right, 2 vertical, and 1 single again. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So we already have this first one right here. You see the 2, 1. Do this same pattern an extra 2 times. So placement block 2, 1, that's 1, and we need to do it again. Placement block 2, 1, that's 2. So let me just zoom out so you can see it. We already had the first one there as an example, so it's just 3 of them in a row. From there, we're going to put a placement block on top so we can go up and to the right, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, up and to the right, 5 vertical, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 2, up and to the right, 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, up and to the right, 3 vertical, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, 3, that's 1, 1, 2, 3, that's 2, and then from there we're going to go up and to the right, 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So now from here we're going to do the other collar thing, which then gets wrapped around and brought to the shoulder. So we're going to go to the top of the 4 vertical right here, and we're going to go to the right side of it and add an extra 5 blocks to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then going to put a placement block at the end so we can go up and to the right, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, placement block on the end, up and to the right, 2 flat, 1, 2, placement block on the end, up and to the right, 10 vertical, kind of like what we had over there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And from this 10 vertical, we're going to go to the bottom and count up 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on this 4th block, we're going to go to the right of it, switch over to our coal, and then put 3 to the right. Perfect. Now it's time to start bringing this shoulder piece down. So from the 3 flat, let's put our placement block on the end, or to the bottom side actually. Bottom side might be more helpful. So we can go down into the right, 2 flat, down into the right, 1 single, down into the right, 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4. And from the 4 vertical, what we're going to do is on this bottom block right here, we're going to add an extra coal to the right. And then what we're going to do is go down into the left. So I already have the placement block here, 1 single. So let me just zoom out so you can see it's going in 2 different directions. We're going to mark this block on the right so we can come back to it later. If you guys don't know, this is how if I want to come back to this block, I'll just tell you which ones we've marked. And this is currently the only one we're marking. Other ones are just placement blocks. I guess we should have a different block for marking, but since I'm so used to this, this is just the way I operate. But from this single now, we're going to go down into left another single, down into left 13 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Down into the right, 2 flat, 1, 2. Down into the right, 2 flat again, 1, 2. Down into the right, 2 singles, 1, 2. And now we're at the same kind of shoulder spot that we were right over there. So we're going to have this stripe thing that gets brought to the ground. and then we're going to complete the shoulder by going to the ground over there to the right side. So from here, we're going to go down into the right 4 flat. So place and block underneath or to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from this 4 flat, we're going to first go to this beginning block and add an extra 5 going underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then going to go down into the right 9 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then from there, we're going to go down into the right 2 vertical, and we should touch the ground. 1, 2. Perfect. So let's rise back up and go to the end of this 4 flat and put a placement block on the bottom or right side. So we can go down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down into the right 3 flat 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, oops, 3, that's 2. 1, 2, 3, that's 3. And let's go back and delete these extra dirts. And we're almost done. All we're going to do now is go down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the right 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from the 6 flat, we're going to go to the first block over here on the left side. Put an extra 5 pieces of coal below that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to bring this to the ground by going down into the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that completes this stripe. All we have to do is go to this 6 flat and bring this shoulder piece down. So we're going to go to the right of it and go down into the right 11 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Placement block on the end. Down into the right 10 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Placement block on the end. Down into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And you can see we're slowly running out of camera space. We'll just adjust that real quick. And then we're going to finally just go down into the right 2 singles. 1, 2. And then down into the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And I think I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. My bad. Let's redo this back up from the 3 flat right here. We're actually going to go down into the right 5 flat, then 3 flat. I'm sorry. So it's 11, 10, 5. So down into the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then down into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Then down into the right 2 singles. 1, 2. Then down into the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So when I was moving the cameraman, I got distracted and lost my place. So sorry about that. Let me just go over those last numbers again for you. So starting from where we had the 6 flat that we used for the little shoulder piece over here. What we did is we went down into the right 11 flat. Down into the right 10 flat. Then 5 flat. 3 flat. 2 singles. And then 3 vertical. So that's where we're going to stop for today for part 1 of the tutorial. If you guys liked, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I should have Airy and Zenitsu being worked on as well. I've seen the comments, guys. I'm just taking my time to get these out for you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later.